Hi everyone, I'm Stan from Eagle Vision. I'm here with Andrew Stabolidis from Urban Commercial. Welcome, Andrew.
Hey, Stan.
And we're talking about commercial assets and how property developers can maximize their commercial projects right now. Andrew runs a company called Urban Commercial. He's been in the commercial space for about 15 years or so. So Andrew, what do Urban Commercial specialize in?
We're an asset management company, and the asset class is commercial property.
Yep.
So we work for a smaller number of larger private investors. We're pretty high touch, and really our focus is on getting the most out of the property.
Sure. Getting
the highest rents, getting the outgoings down as much as possible. Doing a lot of buying for clients as well.
Yep.
So we get the most out of their properties, and they just go and buy the next one.
Yeah, fantastic. And so in this episode, we want to talk about how to maximize an existing commercial asset. So in that part, what are the three keys to asset management?
There's financial administration, lease administration, and facilities management.
Yep, sure.
Really, financial administration caters for the money coming in and the money going out. Lease administration means shoring up all of the tenants that you have at the property,
yep.
Make sure they're within lease and they have solid leases that are bankable.
Yep.
And maintenance and facilities management really just means you've got the asset running at its maximum efficiency in terms of repair and maintenance. And the three tied in together really make for an interesting mix. Some are very short-term, have very short-term implementation. Yep. Others have very sort of medium to longer term implementation. But it's all really to get the most out of that asset. Some things take time, others can be implemented pretty quickly.
And so what are some of the elements to facilities management?
Okay, well, it totally depends on what the property is. It could be an office tower, it could be a shopping centre, it could be an industrial estate. So a shopping centre might have fire services, hose reels, Telstra fire lines, HVAC, air conditioning, emergency and exit lighting. It could have automatic doors, it could have pest control, there could be BMS or building management systems operations. There's a whole lot of contractors that would need to implement within that shopping centre. Something that's more standalone might have a lot less to do, but as in a lesser number of suppliers that you have to work with. Certainly the larger commercial properties that have got lots of common areas, they tend to have a lot more facilities to manage.
Yeah, sure thing. Look, and there'll be a checklist available for you guys to download a little bit later on. There's quite a number of elements. The other one that was interesting, so I remember you mentioned hygiene. That is becoming more and more important for some of these tenancies.
Yeah, so cleaning contracts within shopping centres or office towers, for example, really important in today's environment with COVID-19 you're only as good as your contractors are. So, especially with a cleaning contractor, clean is either clean or it's not clean. So, you've always got to be on top of your contractors to make sure that they're doing their utmost and their very best, especially in times like now where we've got, wider overarching problems.
Yeah, of course. And so I'm wondering, are there any common mistakes in, let's say, lease administration or financial administration that some commercial landlords make?
Certainly, one that stands out totally is the implementation and reconciliation of property outgoings budgets. So in every lease, whether it's a gross lease or a net lease, typically net leases, you've got outgoings that are recoverable from tenants.
Yep.
You've got to check every single lease to make sure that you are collecting every single outgoing that is recoverable from your tenants. You've got to reconcile those outgoings at the end of every financial year, get them independently audited, just make sure that all your tenants are paying what they're supposed to be paying. Really make sure that your landlords are recovering what they're entitled to recover and not $1 less.
Yeah, fantastic. And how about in the lease administration?
Yeah, definitely. Lease administration is probably, I think, the most critical thing that you've got to work with. We look at our lease expiries and extensions and renewals more than a year in advance. The overarching strategy can really, dictate the future value of the property. It depends also if you want tenants within the building, or even if you want to reposition the premises so that you enter into a new lease arrangement with someone over a smaller portion of a tenancy, or if they are looking to consolidate some, a larger amount of space within a group of shops, for example.
Yeah, sure thing. Look, and we'll talk about repositioning and repurposing in the future episode, but I guess for now, just touching on that, lease administration sounds like probably one of the most important elements of
certainly you don't
managing an asset. Yeah,
I think a property manager's nightmare is figuring out or working out that they've forgotten to make an approach to a tenant as to whether they're going to extend their lease or not, and it does happen.
Yeah, I bet. Excellent. Look, that's all we sort of wanted to cover off in this part of the episode. Next time around, we'll talk more about repurposing, repositioning, and improving some of the commercial tenancies. Thank you for watching.